Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic Blind. Today, I'm looking to do the Shatrath City quests we have in this list. Hello. We need to go find Stonegazer. Suggested players 2. We'll see how that goes. They are to the east. Restoring the light at an Arakoa outpost to the east. And then marks of Kill Jaden from the Shadow Council followers in the Bone Wastes. Should be doable. Let's get outside the city first so we can see the area map. To the east and to the east is pretty self-explanatory. We're going to be using the Blessed Vial for our quest today. Arakoa Outpost to the east. Veiled Resk, Veiled Shinor. There's a northern altar, an eastern altar, and a western altar. Blessed Vow to cleanse the eastern altar, western altar, and northern altar. Draenei. Holy sites and altars. Purposely built on the location of 3 of our sacred altars. So it's only going to be one Arakoa outpost. This one has a different symbol, so I'm gonna try the northern Arakoa outpost first. See if we can find these 3 temple-y things. In Veiled Resk. That's fire. Oh, this is the altar? Okay. Well, there you go. That's the eastern altar. So we have the northern altar and the western altar. We're just stumbling over sacred ritual sites. I just kind of bumped into it. It works. There it is. I'll take a wild guess that interacting with this is going to bother this sorcerer. No? Yeah, okay. Not gonna complain about it. Just going to leave. And the western altar. Right here. Just keep on trying to purify it. It's not gonna work. There's Fel Iron over there. Well, I think we know what else we're gonna be getting out of coming over here. A pole arms level, clearly. Okay. So that is all 3 of those. Easy. Only had to fight one guy. They don't seem to really care about the altars, it doesn't seem. They're not like inside the buildings or anything. They're just kind of out there in the open. It said that they purposefully built their settlement on top of the altars, but... They're using foul magic to warp and defile the power of the shrines. If you say so. If you say so. Got some Eternium more. That's always nice. Okay. Now we continue east to find Stonegazer. Also run away from this Arakoa. Near the world's edge, they said. That seems to be where these kinds of guys hang out. Flat tracks. There's a giant spider. Standard. Just your standard giant spiders. That's the road out of here. Don't need that. Avoid all these guys. I just been petrifier. There's probably other quests that we could be doing while we're in this area. We will deal with that later. Nope. Attack the enemy. Thank you. Just managing a few quests at the same time is a reasonable idea. We've got 17. Discounting the dungeon quest and the quest we already finished, that's 15. That's still quite a lot to keep track of. Well, that's fine. Reading some Animenti door. And they cheered at me. Hey. You got a cool minion. Got some loosely threaded bracers. That's just some money, I guess. Chunk of Basilisk is actually possibly valuable. And straight through another Arakoa place. Not a huge deal. Getting towards the edge now. There's a warp stalker. There's Ironspine Chomper. Oh man, this edge of the world is really, really a mess. Very concerning. I have a high likelihood of just falling off of here. I'm gonna try to not do that, if at all possible. Looking for Stone Gazer. Yeah, that wire just leads you to your doom. Ah, you're an invisible guy. You also have to watch out for inclines here if we get stuck in a gully. Could be problematic. Stuff chasing us. Safe for now. There's just regular Ironspine Chompers. Oh, there's one. Ooh, 64 Elite. Yeah. Unlikely. Look, just look at this guy. My goodness, he looks terrifying. It says 2 players. We're gonna be fighting some guys in a little bit here, so. Worst case scenario, we can just run away. Could probably paralyze us or something. Wouldn't be too surprised. go in with additional rage, that would also help. Not that we can use our sweeping strikes to any effect on a single target. We'll give it a shot, though. Now, where did he head off to? He's huge and red. He should be very easy to spot. There he is. He's immune to that, huh? That's not good. That's not good news. We got a defense level, so we got that going for us. Alright. Let's do another actual group quest to deal with a group later. Get our health back up. We can head out to the Bone Wastes. We could probably get that together with also doing the groupish quest in Firewing Point. So, whatever we get. Some people together. We can do that. Okay. Let's go. At least make use of these buffs we got. Go ahead and try and get the Mark of Kil'jaeden. We need to find the Shadow Council in the Bone Wastes. We've explored around there before, so we've seen them. They're just down the Bone Wastes. I think there was a lot to the southern section, so we'll probably start our investigation over there. We also have plenty of other quests we can do in the Bone Wastes, so if we finish this one, we can get that one done. Let's unmark you. We'll head through the stronghold here. Fastest way to get over to the Bone Wastes. Still rebuilding. Still enormous water wheel. Defenders defending. Out of the forest and into this. Okay, so I'm seeing this flag here. That's probably one of the towers then. Spirit towers? Yeah. There's a Riding Forest Elemental. So this is where these towers that are around here, that's the PvP stuff. So the actual huge structure in here is more the dungeon area. Spirit towers. Okay. Well, let's head on to the south here. There also might be guys inside that would count. There's some guys at the writhing mound. I don't think that's exactly what we're looking for. Auchindoun. Another tower. It seems like they're just all around this area. 5 towers. Oh, here's the pathway down. Okay. Here's the old caravan. Oh, there's invisible guys. Don't want that either. Don't want that either. Any towers here on the south? Yep. So it's just all the way around this area. We got Lost Spirit. Broken skeletons. Why am I doomsayers? That's the Shadow Council? Let's see. He's doing a mind blast. He's doing a mind flay. Got a quest to do with all these corpses here. Oh, that was just flying away. Okay. Is that a heal too? That's unfortunate. He definitely needs some healing. That's definitely good for him. I think these are technically the Shadow Council. We had another quest about improper burial. High warriors. Corruption, Auchindoun. Shatar. It doesn't say Shadow Council exactly. Seems like probably these guys though, right? Although it is more for this quest. Lurking Legion and their Shadow Council. Shadow Council hide in the Bone Waste. Legion outposts. I'm gonna keep looking around. See if the guys inside are more Shadow Council-y. There's more Auchindoun guys. Doesn't specifically say Shadow Council. Oh look, there's a huge thing in the sky. I mean, they definitely look like a possible Shadow Council. Most other things have just been spirits, scorpions, such. Still following me? Lost spirits. Look inside here. There's a quest down there. I can do that right now. You have an Exarch. feels like it's probably those guys to the south. What do we got here? These are Cabal guys. That's not what we're looking for. Or it could be. Cabal Shadow Council? Eh. Get back out of these ruins here. Don't think it's gonna be any of the ghosts or skeletons or anything like that. Any other points of interest? Not particularly. Let's keep trying to avoid the scorpions at least. Why not initiate? Doomsayer.
Too far away.
Not much of a 2-on-1 fight there, since the other guy was already dead.
Not enough.
That's just a skeleton. He's level 66. You fancy whirlwind. I'll fight at least a few of these guys. If we don't get any of these marks, we might be in the wrong spot. They're not specifically called Shadow Council, but sure look pretty shadowy. Death Speakers, Doomsayers. My goodness. Generally, not what you want to see. Yeah, since these guys are so involved in the other quests, makes me feel less like they're actually the Shadow Council guys. I think they might have like just a hill where they were on, or something like that. I'll keep looking around. You're just a ghost. You're not what I'm looking for. Or maybe they were around the Shadow Tomb. Could the Shadow Council be at the Shadow Tomb? That sounds right. That sounds right. Or even over here. It's like a shadowy looking banner for the shadow guys. Oh, these are ghosts. Ghosts in this guy. To the Shadow Tomb. Yeah, really unfortunate for all those guys. They were incredibly close to this explosion place, when all the other Arakoa elements were perfectly fine. Okay, we got Cabal at the Shadow Tomb. That doesn't seem quite right. We'll have Shadow guys at the Cabal Tomb. Could happen. Just trying to match names together. For the most part, things have the names matching. Maybe we had like a quest to come talk to them at the caravan since we're here. Yep. That one's on fire. You have traveled far and bear news for me. Relax message. Relaxed tale is grim, traveler. As you can see from the state of the caravan, there is much sorrow and darkness in the forest of Terakar these days. True. Veilskith, Darkstone of Terak. Veilskith lies to the northwest of the caravan, and to the south of Shatrath in a secluded grove of the forest. It is rumored that the colony of Sketis has constructed a maligned altar of worship. This Darkstone of Terak must be purified. The Arakoa of Skith are ever to be redeemed. Take this rod of purification, cast it upon the Darkstone. Blessed by it all, the rod's purity might be enough to bring clarity to the Darkstone. Go now, and may the light shine upon thee. Use the rod of purification on the Darkstone of Terak in Vale, Skith. Turn to Kirik at the refugee caravan. We can do that. Yeah, so we have this quest. Missing friends. We broke down here because some guys came in the night and made a lot of noise. It was scary. I don't know when we are going to get moving again. Some of my friends are missing though. I don't know where they are. I think those scary birdmen took them away to the northwest. They probably are all locked up in cages and stuff. Find them, that'd be great. I'm kind of worried about them. Let's find 12 of his missing friends in Vale Skith. Return them to the refugee caravan. Well, we can do that. Got another quest going there anyway, so that works out perfectly. This is the Vulture Hill. So that's not right. Carrion Hill. Great. How about this dungeon? Does it have a name? Not specifically. Got some shadowy guys? I'm looking for shadow guys. It's got ethereals. There's a lot of groups out here in this horrible area. Like this guy. He's out here. Flying around, being concerning. Wish I had a better memory of what the Shadow Council was about. Here's some ore, then. I'll take that. Shadow Council just sounds like robed figures. Those are the... well, another group of guys. I just want out of the hole, please. Oh, we've looked around most of the bone wastes now. Who's on this hill? Skeleton. These are more Auchindoun guys. Agents of the Burning Legion, demons on the destruction of the world, and crushing us in. Low-ranking Legion and their Shadow Council followers. Shadow Council have it in the Bone Waste. What if these...
I'm out of range.
I guess that's a demon. Yeah. Keep fighting some of these guys.
I can't do that yet.
They're definitely up to something over there. Death speakers. Alright, what do you got? You got being too close to your friends. That's what you got. That's gonna be magic based, which is not ideal for me. He tries to run away. Get out of here. Hey, Superman potion, fantastic. Yeah, look what's going on over here. If that's not the Shadow Council, I don't know what that is. So we'll keep the fight up. Please don't flay my mind. Very rude. Full heal too. Not ideal. They're definitely making these magical skull piles magical or something. Hard to say. I feel like there's no good reason to get caught in that blast. It's probably not a good plan. What if we just do it anyway? Armor increased by 606. My goodness. My goodness. What a heal. Just a full heal. Very impressive. They don't have much life, so I guess that's pretty fair. Yeah, we were just absolutely not getting these marks. We need 10 of them? Don't know how rare I would expect them to possibly be. I'd like to come over this way. How would I like to die? Okay. Have another pod. Stormbreaker Hold. Valerian Stronghold. That's not any of them. It's not incredibly descriptive of where in the Bone Wastes. Shadow Council hideouts in the Bone Wastes. Does this look like a hideout? I don't know about that. There's not really much place to hide out in the Bone Waste, really. There's a quest to turn in down here. Let me get to the bottom of this. Can I jump from here? Let's jump from here. Ow. Probably should have went for that middle section first, instead of jumping down that much. Look at this place. My goodness. What a mess. That looks pretty shadowy. Got some shadow council down here, maybe? Just hanging out in the giant, terrifying ruins. Ring of Observance. What are we observing? Death? Probably death. Got some spooky fog. That's always good. Here's somebody. He's doing a thing. Sethek Halls. Okay. It's far. It's our size. A couple of tree houses don't make a home, but it was vast improvement over the Sethek Halls. Comfortable as it was in Shatrath, I can't bring myself to return to my true home in Sketches without my sister. She is still trapped in the Skethek Halls, held prisoner by her older brother. Can't stay away. I should have suspected he would send you after me. He tried to talk me out of returning to the Sethek Halls. But I couldn't live with myself if I allowed Laka to die in there. Terracotta Legacy, brother against brother. Information about this place. Who is Talon King Ickis? Talon King Ickis is one of the leaders of the Sethek, along with my brother, Darkweather Scythe. It was they who led the exodus of the Sethek from Sketis to the ruins of Auchindoun. In the beginning, Ickis was a charismatic leader, but he has descended into madness. Now he openly proclaims that he is Tirak reborn. He truly expects the Arakoa to bend knee to him as their ruler. Can you believe his arrogance? My goodness. Who are the Sethek? The Sethek believe themselves to be the true and most loyal followers of the Master of all Arakoa. Do not ask about the Master, dwarf, for his mysteries are for the feathered people alone. The Sethek interpreted the destruction of Auchindoun to the arrival of our master on this planet, they set out for the ruins, taking with them the relics of our greatest hero, Terok. They still seek the master in the temple's ruins, but I came to see through their lies. I am no longer one of them. Okay. Who is this Terok you keep mentioning? He's the greatest hero the Iroquois have ever known. It is said that in ancient times he built the city of Sketis with his own claws. He was our greatest champion and defender, but he left us when we turned away from the veneration of Rukmar. We came to worship a new master when he promised us untold power and status in the cosmos. There are some who say that Terok and Rukmar are one. He withdrew his presence from us when we turned away from him. Terok's legacy. My people honor an ancient hero named Terok. Iroquois hatchlings are regaled with stories of his deeds and a description of his beautiful plumage. He dwelt among my people for hundreds of years, but mysteriously vanished one day, leaving only his mask, spear, and writings behind. The relics are cherished by the Iroquois, but they were heartbroken when the Sethek bore the objects away from Sketis at their departure. I've written down what little I know about their location within the halls. Bring Terok's mask, Terok's quill, and the sage of Terok to Isfar outside of the Sethek halls. And brother against brother. Sethek departed Sketis with great fanfare when Auchindoun exploded. Surely it must have been an omen of our master's arrival. My brother, Scythe, was one of their leaders and told us we were obligated to go into the temple ruins and face our god. After we took up residence in the ruins, calling them the Sethek halls, I began to doubt my brother and his ally, Icus. In time, Scythe had me cast out of the halls, but he refused to let me take our sister, Laka, with me. Will you help me rescue her? Kill the Darkbreather, Scythe, in the Sethek halls, then free Laka from captivity. Return to Isfar outside the Sethek halls. You've completed the rescue. Okay. Relics of Terakar. Notes on location. When I was last in the halls, Talon King Icus carried Terok's quill with him as a sign of his authority. Probably still carries it to convince his followers that he's Terok Reborn. So we would have to kill Talon King Icus. Brother, Darkweir Scythe, wore Terok's mask while in the Sethek ritual, so he probably has that. As for the saga of Terok, is kept within a circle of runes in the great vault chamber just outside Talon King Icus's own. Okay. Good information. So this is going to be a dungeon. Sethek halls. Sethek halls. Level 68 elites right off the bat. I'm going to leave. Okay. So that is a dungeon we found down here. Presumably there's going to be more. Let's look around a little bit. I'm going to be along the various sides. There's somebody flying. Here is the meeting stone for Auchindoun, 63 to 70. Useful. Looks like these are going to be the staircases, or ramps, or whatever, leading upwards. Here's another portal area. What do we got over here? The mana tombs. Okay. More ethereal guys. Some kind of crazy looking portal thingy. Slim, shady dealer. I'm neither slim nor shady. As a matter of fact, I find both references insulting. Now get out of my sight before I plant my staff up your backside. Fine. Got Artificer Orphalius. Safety is job 1. Shafara's ethereals have completely blocked us out of the mana tombs. Thankfully, I've got a plan. But we can't go in through the front door. There should be several transporters inside. I want you to clear the way for my crew first, then I want you to activate one of their transporters to teleport us inside. Activate the teleporter in the chamber, right before Shafar's chambers. When the way has been cleared, don't worry, I'll make it worth your while. Kill 10 Ethereal Crypt Raiders, 5 Ethereal Sorcerers, 5 Nexus Stalkers, and 5 Ethereal Spellbinders. Once that's done, find the Ethereal Transporter in the chamber for Shafar's and activate it. Nexus Prince Harmad. If you've been sent to kill me, please take a number and wait your turn. Oh my goodness. Undercutting the competition. The Shafar is a shrewd one. I'll give him that. He's managed to keep the consortium out while he safely pillages this crypt for all it's worth. I have no faith in these imbeciles actually breaking through Shafar's defenses, so I'll make you a deal, dwarf. Enter the Mana Tombs and kill Nexus Prince Shafar. Bring back his body wrap as proof of the deed, and I'll reward you handsomely. Nexus Prince Harmad located outside the Mana Tombs wants you to kill Nexus Prince Shafar and bring Shafar's wrappings back to him. Okay. We got Remedy the Ologist. What is an ologist? A better question might be, what isn't an ologist? It means I study everything. In fact, I'm so well versed in everything that I'm guaranteed to be the most intelligent ethereal you've ever met, or your money back. Apology, that's the dealer in me talking. Okay. Got some engineers. Got Captain Caftis. That Shafar is a clever bastard. He's rigged the entrance with some sort of ward to prevent other ethereal groups from entering. We're working on breaking through his defenses so we can get in there and take what's ours. I got top ethereals working on this around the clock. It would open any minute now, I can feel it. If you say so. Meanwhile, I can just walk straight in. The Mana Tombs. Well, 64 elites. Okay, that's definitely lower level then. That could possibly be the next dungeon we would want to do. Mana Tombs. Very cool. Okay. Knowing previous areas, it's likely there's going to be a raid situation somewhere else in here. So we went east, we went north. Those are just the ramps. Let's see what else we can see. That one's got a bunch of flags. Auchindoun crypts. Ramdor the Mad. That child gives me the chills. He stands there all day long, communing with his grandfather. He'll then turn to tell his mother what the grandfather told him, and she, of course, just smiles and nods her head. Lambs, lemmings, all of them. Okay. We've got Halle, Clarissa, Draenei Pilgrim, Draenei Pilgrim. I see dead Draenei. I see dead Draenei. They're all around us. Bah, nobody believes me, because I'm a child. Maybe my own mommy believes me. Halle points at Ramdor. He believes me, though. He sees them, too. Boy, does he get angry about it. It's kind of funny. I see ghosts, and people just smile and pat me on the head, trying to placate me. Ramdor sees ghosts, and people label him as crazy. I sure hope I never grow up. You should probably talk to Ramdor before you go inside. He was once a death priest. Speak to Ramdor the Mad, stand on the bone pile outside the Auchindoun crypts.
Blessings
Clarissa,
upon you.
please leave me to my sadness.
Remain vigilant.
Okay. Hey Ramdor, I'm back. The child is correct. I was once a death priest. Ramdor winces. Such an unsavory title. Through that corridor lies the Auchindoun crypts. Inside you will find the remnants of my priory. They're all mad now, of course. Insane to the last. So as I stood out, being the last one among them, with any common sense. Of course, I was excommunicated for my beliefs. What are my beliefs, you say? Ezekiel. I believe that the dead, which we have been carrying for these last 500 odd years, should be left alone. Maladar has other plans. He's retreated into the Crypt of Remembrance to start his experiments, necromancy. I hope you weren't thinking about going in there, not before helping me out, so these damn spirits will finally leave me alone. I know where they keep their treasures, dwarf. Got your attention, eh? Bring me the Book of the Dead, held by the Aldor Ezekiel of Shatrath. I speak with Ezekiel of Shatrath in Shatrath City. Okay. What are we doing on quest space? 22. And we said I can't go in here, but I'm gonna try anyways. I can go in here. And this is the Auchindoun Crypts. We got some 65 elites. And a phasing cleric. So that's 3 regular dungeons here. And we still have that other one over at the Halls of Time. We don't have a huge number of quests for those though, so we'll get to each of those in time, I suppose. So based on what we've seen so far, I'm going to say that to the south here with the large banners is going to be the raid area. With all the corpses. Yeah, looks like a great place to be. Provisioner to Salt. And Dealer Tarek.
I trade.
If you become a friend of the lower city, perhaps we can do business?
Shield.
Shady Dealer. Diamond Berries. That's food. Mana. Health. We got this big door, which requires the Shadow Labyrinth key. Yep. That's gonna be the raid then. Alright, let's see if we can take one of these ramps up. Really? I mean, I guess we're inside. It's a little inconvenient, though, don't you think? All the different sections combine into one ramp up to the top. Okay. Actually, sure would be nice to go fast up and down these ramps. That'd be nice. These are Auchindoun guys. Like, Shadow Council? They're doing shadowy things. And there wasn't anything down there that was like a hideout or anything. Oh, we got something else. Patterns. Windstriker gloves. Requires leatherworking 365. Windstriker gloves are mail armor with strength, agility, stamina, hit rating. Auction price 275 gold. I don't know if that's true, but even if we get a tiny fraction of that, that's still pretty great. Are you the Shadow Council? It's a purple item. Oh, that might be our first purple item we've ever had. I guess it's purple. Purple things could be worth a lot. Leatherworking 365. Yeah, that's pretty high level working that would take. There's a floating guy. Alright. If these guys are the Shadow Council, we're having zero luck in getting anything from them. See if we can retreat to the relative safety of this camp over here. Retreat? Shatari base camp. They'll go fight those guys for us. Ah, they'll listen to this one. Okay. So we've picked up even more quests and only managed to complete one. But you know, it's okay. We got one of these. So that's good. So I will try to see if these are actually the Shadow Council guys. And if not, do some other quests. Next time. Goodbye.